we're going to continue playing through the campaign today. I hope you've been enjoying the series. Just hit continue and head to the loading screen. Now, yesterday, of course, we made it to the desert biome and found or researched the technology necessary so that we don't fry while we're there, and so our buildings don't fry. Or maybe we may not have finished researching it, we might still have that underway, I can't quite recall. Either way, we're also waiting on some research so that we can start creating ironium and carbonium out of thin air, which will be helpful. And we've also expanded out to this cobalt mining facility here as well, which is, you know, holding its own against the critters.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
So we do have full carbonium at the moment, which is good. We're a little bit shy on ironium, of course. And how are we going? Yeah, so we're slowly developing more cobalt. Now, of course, we've got cobalt down here. We might have some in the area as well. We're not entirely certain. But I think we will want to expand out this base at
the wind
a later
is much
time
stronger than
for the
usual.
time being. We're just going to leave it as is, I think. We have upgraded our wind turbines as well, so that we've got the Mark II versions of these. Beyond this, there's nothing else really to show here. All it is just a mining outpost, of course. So let's head back to our research. So we've got liquid weapons. Yeah, so we must have finished that research that I was talking about at the start here. So we're gonna go and yeah, we've got all these. We've learnt about our foes, about the critters that keep on attacking us. There's some things that we don't know too much about them. I think we can get this up to level 3. Whether or not it actually does anything apart from just telling us, you know, how much health they've got, or maybe some weaknesses that they have, or what they're resistant to, that would be useful. But anyway, we're going to head to our orbital scanner. And so now that we've got at least a source of cobalt, I'm not going to say it's a steady source, we're probably going to need more later on. We do have medium cobalt holdings here. Then, in terms of our options, we've got this tanzanite concentration here, and we've got uranium samples. Now I think the tanzanite are probably the next natural step, just because of the threat here is medium. So it kind of makes me think that it's going to be better for us to head there. It's going to be a little bit more on the natural progression that we should be following. And yeah, we'll see how this plays out. So we can establish a strong foothold in the desert. Now I'm guessing in the desert that we're going to have, I wonder if there is actually some kind of boost to maybe the solar power we get in the desert. You would think so. Having said that, it is a radioactive desert as well. So who knows?
Rift jump successful. This area is very rich in tanzanite. My scans have indicated 2 especially large condensations nearby. I have marked their locations on our mini-map.
Interesting. We've actually found an oasis in this desert. It looks like one of those condensations is around a pool of liquid. We have to see this.
Yes, that is odd indeed. The second location appears to be a bit more standard. It is a large tanzanite deposit hidden underground. It is spread out in a larger radius.
Okay, we'll analyze it with the geoscanner as soon as we get there.
Get rid of those spiders. Everybody likes spiders. Alright. I love how the nature comes in to try and clean everything up. So we want to head up north where those guys are. That's where we're going to establish our outpost. We have in the meantime. Whoa! Whoa! My guys.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
These guys have nowhere then. Very lucky to be alive. Oh, well that was a bit of a surprise. Using our repair. Let's do a radar pulse. Just bear in mind that there's sneaky things in this desert. Yeah, look at them. Here they are. Whoa. That makes me think of, I think it was in Diablo 2 maybe, that you had the sneaky guys in the desert area. Maybe it's in Diablo 3, either way. It's reminded me somewhere, you just had a whole heap of sneaky guys coming out of nowhere. Really kill you, really mess you up, paying attention. Like inter-animal conflict there? That's
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
All is not well in the land of the critters. So they don't just attack me, they do attack each other. Maybe. Regular ecosystem then. Either way, we should be approaching our first area where we should see Tanzanite up here. Hi there.
Warning! I'm detecting dangerous sun activity. Ashley, there is no protected atmosphere over this desert. We're going to sustain damage. The sun is burning us and our structures. It's dangerous, but this activity should not last very long.
I have technology to deal with this.
Solar radiation is getting back to normal.
That was great. I swear we researched something that should protect us from the nasty side effects of solar radiation. So either just it doesn't apply in this desert, or maybe I need to oh, here we go. Let's see what's here. Post in the comments if you know what's going on with this whole. Hi there.
Ashley, there's a lot of tanzanite in this area, but its concentration is so low that I will not be able to excavate it with my equipment.
These cacti clearly like to grow in this place. They condense the tanzanite from the soil during their growth process. Unfortunately, these ones are too small to harvest any meaningful quantities of the resource.
Alright, so we're gonna scout the other location. Hi guys. progressing pretty well now after we managed to survive that initial trap. And here's that second area. Oh, we got spiders. Of course we got spiders. Spiders loving the water.
Wow, this is an actual oasis. It looks stunning. These cacti are growing like crazy near this pond.
They contain a lot of tanzanite. We can harvest them to gather the resource, as well as research samples.
Mr. Riggs, I think I know how we can extract the underground tanzanite deposit. We can use the water from the oasis to power a cultivator. If we can build a pipeline from the oasis to the underground deposit, we could speed up the growth of the cacti in that area. These plants will extract the tanzanite for us.
Good thinking, Ashley. The pipeline is going to be long, but it will work if we can put it together. The mushbit colonies in the area will not make this easy.
Alright,
The dust storm is now at its peak. We have to wait this out.
Over here and using the water here, basically. Now, in the meantime, I do have an ironium deposit to start us off. So, what I might do is, I think we'll start our outpost here.
Ashley, you placed a structure on quicksand. It is going to slowly sink into the sand.
Oh.
We should place extra stable floor tiles over quicksand to prevent sinking.
So there is a point to these floor tiles after all. Alright, so we'll put our outpost here. And then we're gonna get some ironium factories straight off the bat. Always use that. And we're gonna need some power. Now,
The atmosphere is clearing up. Base operation is returning back to normal.
basically, yeah, so today's episode is dedicated to the second resource outpost. We're going to need some iron. That's sorted. We're going to, oh, we do get a quick thing here. And then is start setting up some basic defenses just to get things started. Right. Make sure that we're not gonna have the critters just wander into this willy-nilly. do like some of the attention to detail in this game, where you have the sounds out of the mecha, for example. It's just constantly going Apparently there's no wind because we have bugger all power. Give me a second. Oh, we might just upgrade these to take. What takes is carbonium to upgrade. Yeah. Well, an upgrade tool.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Remember that. Upgrade. Double our power just by doing that. In the meantime, let's go out, make sure. Oh! Oh dear. That's not what I was hoping.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development. I'm sensing slight tremors. They are intensifying over time. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
Of course. Hopefully not anywhere near my new base that I've just set up, but...
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
I have no buildings in that area. And I do think some solar power is probably warranted.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Research completed.
More technology, cool. Alright, so what we got? We've got the next version of gas filtering. Let's chuck that in. The next version of just our general basics sentinel. Let's do some other research things. Let's get the next tier along here. And then can I do any more alien research? Not really. I'm guessing I have to progress in the campaign for that to happen. Now, if I upgrade these, what does it take? Carbonium only, that's fine.
The earthquake has stopped. Let's assess the damage.
Back to the main base to solve that.
Base is under attack. Wall destroyed.
Bounce wall, fall down spiders. care of myself. Although all's well that ends well, so we're still alive, and really that's what matters. Might start chucking some turrets up along here though. And then yoink some power up along.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Go. Alright. So we can finish with our basic turrets. I can't do this. What am I missing?
The weather is changing. I'm sensing an intense dust storm coming our way.
Right.
This may affect our solar panels.
Oh no. It's alright, we can deal without the solar panels.
The sky is barely visible
forget-
now, and
of course
dust is getting
that
everywhere.
Repairs me though.
I hate
That's
dust storms.
Excellent. And the final thing is to add some power here, of course. I probably do want some artillery. It does form the basis of really good defenses. Just in terms of its reach.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Base is under attack.
And then I want some radar emplacements. I think that's in defensive, but I just need to do, yeah. You there. And wind power at the moment is amazing, so. Oh, those guys pack a punch. Maybe some of these. Defense drones, all the things you get for your defenses.
The atmosphere is clearing up. Base operation is returning back to normal.
Right, now the final thing is that we do. Yeah. I keep saying final things, and they're not final things. Alright. So this is going to be our. This is where we want to go. This is where we've got.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Let's see. Alright, so the first thing we should do is grab some water from all this mud. we will also need yet more power because this
Iron
is
deposit depleted.
slow. What other power options do we have? We have geothermal power plant. We don't have the vents for a geothermal power plant that I can see though. Gas, plant, animal biomass. I could do plant biomass. So I do have collected elsewhere. So if I just do this. Yeah, another 200 energy a second. At the moment, it'd be nice to know how much I'm producing a second. Well, at the moment, it just seems like I'm on a stalemate. It's fine, I can deal with the stalemate. Do you want to do some upgrades though? Upgrades. Then I'll make sure that the reservoir of power
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way, due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun. It may
of
disable
course.
some of our equipment.
Of course. Alright. So, we want to pump the mud.
The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. Research completed.
Hopefully not the turrets, because that would just really suck.
We have to wait until the storm passes.
Okay. Well, just chill here. So I don't think there's any limits on how much, let's just check in research, right? How much liquids a single pipe can do. All the limits seem to be about the buildings rather than pipes. So unlike Satisfactory, we can just shove
The
everything
number of
into a
charged
single pipe.
particles has drastically decreased. Equipment functioning is returning back to normal. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage
We
facilities.
have one here. Which means we can place one down here as well. Pretty sure we can get one up here. And hopefully one down here and one in the middle. No one in the middle. Oh well, that's better than a kick in the face, as they say. I'm not sure who says that, but I'm sure it has been
Steel
said.
storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Right, so we've got that going on. Liquid pumps. Probably chuck in some storage here. Start doing a bit of a backlog. Now, the next thing we want to do is turn this into water. So it's going to do 100 mud a second to get 50 water. So I think I want to put
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
That. Sell that one. Like the one vulnerability in the base. Okay, which means we're going to put a pipeline. We're going to need to stabilize. Then we can start this. Yeah, that's showing through mine.
Warning! I'm detecting dangerous sun activity. Ashley, there is no protected atmosphere over this desert. We're going to sustain damage.
That's the other thing. Destroy my building too human.
The sun is burning our armor and structures.
Is it? Yeah, it really is.
Research completed.
I thought I had this covered. Let's go have a look. Alright, so environmental shielding the sun. Yeah, so I guess it's just not enough. If this is enough to destroy my base with just one thing, it's gonna be a little bit disappointed.
Solar radiation is getting back to normal. The sunburn is over.
Alright, so we're totes gonna need to repair things everywhere. So to do this,
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
yeah. Upgrade these guys. Plenty. Yeah. Yeah. Should heal everything.
A new technology has been developed.
Yep,
New
alright.
blueprints are available for crafting.
Basically, it also means I'm going to need to build them as I go along as well. So, heal station. Yeah. And then that's probably going to be my pipeline in the open. But, so it can be healed. So you're up to here. Next one. Next one. Let this rock us there. Sentinels, good. We want them to be special research cell towers in case something does wander across and decide to eat it. Although I would have expected to see by this stage if, you know, we're going to have something eat us. Perhaps we've had some incoming by now. It's just natural environment. Ha! This is what I do to a natural environment that wants to eat me. I eat it back. Achievement was for, but I got an achievement, the I Know Kung Fu achievement.
One of Galatea's unique Moonrise events is starting. This is going to be a fascinating spectacle.
Alright. So, call me suspicious, but...
Everything is glowing red. This atmosphere reminds me of how I lost my arm. It's unsettling.
Apparently the local critters don't like either the pipeline or the moonlight.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Oh, technology. We have the technology. I can make myself faster, better, stronger. That's what it's after. I know there's spiders here. Yeah, burn them all.
The red moon is now below the horizon. It looks like things are beginning to slowly calm down.
Yeah, okay, so red moon equals everyone goes crazy. Cool. And also want the pipeline. Nice to be able to do some kind of diagonal. sure we should be studying this cactus too. Let's get a few samples. Grab cactus samples. Hi guys. Something got broken in power transmission apparently. Probably when I
A
was
new
laying
technology has been developed. New
laying down
blueprints are
the-
available for crafting.
Maybe it was quicksand. Yeah, see, it's slowly dying. Okay.
Base is under attack.
New technologies are available for
It's
development.
just gonna slowly annoy me.
The wind is picking up. There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon.
What about there? Here. Okay, Sentinel towers.
I hate dust storms.
We're running out of Ironium as well, which is ideal. Alright. -1 a second. Sure, it's actually again. Okay.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for
that.
development.
Tech queue.
Research completed.
Yep, good. Let's go to... minigun. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, you can double click to do that to secure those. Things going. The next thing that we're going to do is build us a
Cobalt storage
cultivator.
is full. Build more storage facilities.
Cultivator. Now these will take 100 water, so I should have enough for 2 of these bad boys. 1 and 2. And just put some water storage here. These up along. Excellent. Excellent. And then of course we want the basics, so we're gonna get a rift here, rift portal, a research station, rift portal, here we go, that, run that power and connect it all up.
It looks like the dust storm is over.
The
Supplying energy.
cultivator is operational. It will require some time to grow these cacti to appropriate size.
Okay, we can harvest these cacti manually, or we can automate the process by constructing additional collector stations.
Do not forget about setting up some defenses for our little outpost here. It is almost certain that we will come under attack as soon as the local fauna learns about our presence. Base is under attack.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Hey! Hey guys! Do that. That was mean. You ruined all the cactus. Really don't like that. Let's set up defenses first. The locals came out a little bit faster than I expected them to.
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way. Due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun, it may disable some of our equipment.
The ion storm is disabling our equipment.
I can no longer see a thing.
Base is under attack.
I have no idea where that's happening. Give me all the intense music you want. If I can't see where they are, I might as well just keep doing what I'm doing.
Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
So we're going to do a combination
Cobalt
of
storage is full.
sentinels
Build more
and
storage
rockets
facilities.
here. Well, now that I'm putting in sophisticated stuff. Start planting my cacti again. Harvest
Iron deposit depleted.
I do have plenty of reserve power for the time being though, so let's gonna need these. Keep forgetting about them. They're very important. Let's put them on the map so that when everything hits the fan.
A new technology has been
home
developed.
base.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Excellent.
Base is under attack.
That's actually getting them. There we are. Putting some gates everywhere. Mistake. Meantime, though, at least I had some rocket launchers backing me up there. Now, the main reason why I'm putting in rocket launchers, despite that it seems so far to be just the spider critters, is because it could end up being something else in the future. Something a little bit tougher, and I want to make sure that I've got something appropriate to meet them. So like those big guys, but big rocky guys, can't remember what they're called. If they were to come calling, then that would be a little bit problematic. So that's the
The
reason
wind is picking up.
why we're going
There's a
for
dense
that
dust
sort
storm visible on the horizon.
of, option. Now we also have this problem where we don't again have enough power.
The sky is
Can't
barely visible now,
really
and dust is getting everywhere. I hate dust storms.
Not enough carbonium.
How do you know? We don't have enough carbonium again.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
We can get an advanced hammer. I'm not sure how you can improve on the design of a hammer, but we can get an advanced one, folks. We kind of think weapons might be also useful here.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage
One more
facilities.
option to put down. Yeah. Okay. So that should give us a bit of a supply of xanthium, was it? Can't quite recall
It looks
now.
like the dust storm is over.
Are these cultivators? They're not cultivating what I want them to cultivate.
Base is under attack.
Whoa. Seem to deal with it quite well. Apparently I need to defend it now.
A
defend
new
my
technology
pipeline
has been
and defend
developed.
the
New
cultivator.
blueprints are available for crafting.
So I must need to defend it for a certain period of time, maybe? Or until I've gathered enough tanzanite, maybe. Alright, let's just drop down here.
Base is under attack.
But is there a way for these guys to... yep. I think
The technology queue is idle.
Equip.
Select new technologies for development.
Is it bulbous preempt? So you can set it to two different things. Instead, I think it was...
The technology queue is empty.
Yeah.
Research completed.
Alright, well, we'll just keep chucking in these guys, so extra good stuff. Alright, so that's harvesting biomass as well, I believe. So my biomass should be going up when they harvest them. Yep, and they're dropping down those cacti. And then these other little drones are going and picking them up. Whoa. Burn. Whoa. Look at these guys. Yeah. I love it.
Iron deposit depleted.
You know what? That'd be really good if we could just maybe upgrade even more.
The sun's activity is at an extreme today. It might be dangerous.
And that's also...
The sun is burning our armor and structures. Hopefully this will not last long.
Come on, the repair drones.
The sun's activity is decreasing. Heat and radiation levels are returning back to normal.
So repair drones should put everything back in order, which is good. However, I do think that we might need a double wall here. Just that was a pretty massive attack.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Ironically enough, I think it's going to be carbonium storage that I'm going to need to keep an eye on soon.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Yeah, it's not good when we're but running that low on carbonium is the most basic of things. So the next thing we're going to do is going to go beef up our carbonium platform. Known. Should have known. Always make it more than you need. Will, however, upgrade our sentinels where we can. Let's make them a little bit better.
Base is under. We have gathered enough tanzanite to start crafting new equipment. Ashley, we can stay here and search for more minerals, or we can return to our primary objectives.
Excellent. We can craft some really good weaponry with this amount of tanzanite.
Hey, more guns. Okay, so this should give me tanzanite production, presumably. I don't know where tanzanite is in the list of my resources, but oh well. In the meantime, let's...
Research completed.
Yeah, I know. Let's head back to our main base. Let's see what's going on here. I suspect what we want to do is put down some fabrication plants. Of course, that's going to take a lot of power, I suspect. So we'll see if we have that power. We might want to expand out the main base into a few more areas. I believe there's also untapped geothermal vents as well, so a few things I can be doing here. Alright, let's just quickly check out the map, and yeah, we can see that everything's kind of running low now.
Carbonium deposit depleted. Iron deposit depleted.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Alright, so you're gone. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Yeah.
Iron deposit depleted.
You're really just trying to rain on my parade here, guys. Sell these. Get a little bit back from it. Okay, so I think this area here
Carbonium
is
deposit
going to be
depleted.
a good area
Iron deposit
for
depleted.
the production of our carbonium. So we have, where is it? Carbonium synthesizer, which we need my uranium for. Yeah, so you need one for the other. Okay, so what's its power requirements? 500. Gonna give us 2 a second and 2 a second. Right, so
Carbonium deposit depleted.
it's not horrible amounts, however it is a lot of power. So first, let's put that down.
Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Great, great. Let's drop you down. Now we go in a...
Carbonium deposit depleted.
So what's this do? Just give me that. It's doing grass, basically.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Let's craft some things. Oh, we probably can't because I'm not going to have enough ironium and carbonium. Alright, oh. So to deal with this, let's say we want to do... Actually, one of the things I have noticed is there should be the ability to vote on good or bad things happening to me, and that's not there at the moment. It's a bit odd. Need to get that fixed up too. Alright, so I think the best way here is just going to be to upgrade what we've got.
Danger! Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
Let's upgrade some sentinel towers. Right, what we got coming in? Nice.
Base is under attack.
Storage facilities.
Alright, that was relatively easy. Attack, pretty sure. Yep. Sound like I lost so many buildings, so all good, really. Now, Ironium has leveled off to be equal for the time being, which is not exactly where we want it to be. And we've got a lot more power now. Okay, so let's just go back to here. Let's do a second Ironium synthesizer. And then we're also going to do...
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Now, for this to work, of course, we are always going to need power. All about power. So, to upgrade.
I'm detecting a decree. Research completed.
Yeah, good.
Increase in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
Yeah, of course.
The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
Now, fortunately, we do have heaps of backup power. So it's not going to be an immediate concern here. But we definitely do want to upgrade our power supplies. Or we can upgrade the geothermal vent. We could if we had titanium. Good to know. Slowly upgrade as we get
some
more.
of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
Whereabouts is it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that might be it up there. These three. Oh, we've got 3 nests. Yes, okay, so things are getting harder as we go along, which is kind of what you hope for, really. If it was just stuck on easy mode, it'd be a little bit disappointing. Ah, there's no power to that thing. Oh, it's gonna be a power hog. There we go. Start producing my uranium, and we'll get another carbonium. Now, I think what this is really telling me, though, is that I'm going to need a lot more power. So first, let's go down here, and if we can see, all these guys is kind of pretty much worthless to me now. So sell them off. The outpost itself can just kind of stick around. Who knows when it might come in handy. And it's just relying on its own little power grid down here anyway, so it's a handy jump point. Now what I am interested in is potential sources of power at the moment. So to make power, I believe that we can go down the gas route, which is effectively
Warning.
what we've
Hostile
got
creatures are
happening
coming from a
here.
nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
So these are pumping sludge for us. Right, so that's making 100 sludge a second. That should be... I don't know what it's taking. I think it's 200 a second. Yeah, so that's not going to work out. It's far better for these to actually be powered by mud rather than sludge. So that's a mistake. But if we're making 100 a second on sludge, and then these things need 100 a second, why aren't I getting... Let's try and work this out. I would expect that I should have material storage. Can store gas?
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
This makes flammable gas out of biomass as well, so you can use farming to do it. Right, but they're making 100 a second, right?
A new
That
group
needs
of
50
hostile
a second.
creatures is coming from a
Once you do
nearby
it, it
nest.
makes sense. And yet it's not working. When I hook it up here, it's better, but it's gonna start running out. It's always straight away, so something is wrong here, and we seem to be... Oh gas, 200, 1 of 200. Barely any power. Alright, so what if we sell one? It's not making as much as it advertises, maybe. It's about the only thing I can think of. But then I seem to have dropped in power, so maybe it was, and it's just the...
Warning. Hostile
graphics
creatures
are
are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Right, so go back to this, just do this. That'll hopefully get my power back soon. In the meantime, it'd be nice to be able to see how much biomass we're making, but we can't, that's fine. What I might do is, what do we want? We want a day. Biocomposter. It does need water as well. That's biomass. But I think it might make a bit more.
Air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a moment.
So that only makes 25 a second, right? Whereas this
This
composter
rain
is
is
going to be
harmless to
100
our
a second.
base, but it decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops.
Something that's making nothing good because the wind has increased. Alright. So grades.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Alright, so that should be a boost to our power supplies. So we've got sludge here, which we're already using. We've got a big mud lake, which is kind of one here, but then I also know that it's like huge, so it's pretty big to defend. What to do? We do have a little mud lake down here, so we could just do a bit of an expansion out like this. Yeah, let's do that. Let us do that. And while we're at it, actually, it'd be nice to carve that out too. Those geothermal vents. So they do produce
The rain
water.
is over. Base operations
Well,
returning
mud
back to normal.
specifically. But yeah, let's just start small. This way our base will be like a multi-tiered sort of thing.
Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Okay. So close, yet so far. So what? Like that. Cool. Just yet. Don't need it for a little bit. Good. Instead, I want to focus on I think the big game.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
The game from studying these is that you can then grow them. If you grow them, potentially they have some useful properties, right? It has some useful properties.
Warning. A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Okay, so we're going to be building our pumps for a start. So liquid pump here. We can get more than just 2 pumps. 2 it is. Lucky I'll get 2. Oh, if I'm lucky I'll get 3. Haha. Alright. So with 3 pumps, I can do...
A new technology has been
later on.
developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Would be nice. They can be up in the mud.
Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack.
And clear it out.
North, that should be alright. As a bit of caution though, I think that we will start land some turrets just along the north face here. Make sure we're not badly surprised. Have flood in here and destroy everything. The the other thing that we need to do is power these, so that's good. I was supposed to be doing up north, so let's do that. I think we're gonna be good. How many are well out of right, I can find these guys and they can have an upgrade.
Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Alright, so we should have a heap of water coming from these now. My next
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base. They are almost upon us.
Power to should have plenty for the attack. Let's head up there, lend a hand.
Base is under attack.
Yeah. Dropping like flies.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Fish in a barrel.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I just pick up a little weapon. Anyway, so we're still slowly losing power. That's to be expected while the solar panels are offline. But of course, it's not a situation we want to continue. So our plan here is that we're going to get a biocomposter. We use some of this water per second to make gas. And then they're going to make 100 each, so that should do for
A
gas
new technology
plants.
has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. I'm detecting a change in wind power. This may affect our wind turbines. Wind has stopped. This will affect wind turbine power generation.
Oh, that bad. That very bad. So we're gonna head up because we're about to lose power. That means these guys are gonna cause an awful mess.